Sacramento, and down to San Francisco. San Francisco, built on a peninsula and settled in the 1700s, has been ingeniously connected to the Oakland mainland by a lengthy bridge, Yuba Berna and Treasure Island. Typical of San Francisco and only San Francisco, the cable cars. Conductor and motorman propel the turntable, allowing cars to return up Power Street Hill from Market Street. A flower stand on the street corner the year around is the boast of this florist. The lodge faces Carmel Bay, an area of picturesque rocky shores between Carmel by the sea and the city of Monterey. Overlooks one of the greens. Looking south to for the excellent food. Here's just another spot in this Del Monte fairyland. And now out along the 17-mile highway which encircles the entire private peninsula. Just a short distance north of the Del Monte Lodge, it's Midway Point. The mighty Pacific Ocean rolls, roars and breaks along this rock-bound color view of the city of Monterey on Monterey Bay. It's Sunday, and the fishing fleet rides at anchor. The fleet and the world-famous canneries provide employment for thousands, and delicacies from the deep sea for the tables of America and the world. Located in an oil-producing area. In Los Angeles, here's the Ambassador Hotel recreation area as seen from your hotel window. How convenient. Entrance, bougainvillea, covered for the sunbather, as well as for those who appreciate a dip in water heated to a uniform temperature the year around. At 14 months, this young lady is numbered among Crystal Scarborough's successes. We'll see more of her pupils later on. Some of us have a hard time just keeping the water out of our noses and mouths. But watch these fellows. How about it? That's a forward dive, end over end. Yes, here at the Ambassador Lido, you can see all sorts of swimmers and divers. Just how many ways are there anyway of jumping off a diving board? Here in Los Angeles, it's late in October, and just a few blocks away, the University of Wisconsin is playing football with the University of California. Just imagine, football season. But here in California, it's like August in Wisconsin. And now, our promised visit to the Ambassador and Crystal Scarborough, instructor. Dennis McShane is the pupil. He's just 16 months old and weighs in at 34 pounds. Dennis has appeared in television shows, 2 movie shorts, various benefits, and a number of aquacades. His last appearance was at the Hollywood Guild Party at Pick Fair, home of Mary Pickford. $5,366 children to swim. And here's something new. For each child taught, she has placed $1 in a savings account. When someone agrees to match the savings account, dollar for dollar, she will use the entire fund to build a swimming pool for disabled veterans and crippled children. Crystal's daughter, June, when 30 months old, was accomplished in life-saving and could rescue adults. June was so small, she had to use the hair carry in effecting a rescue. Coach at Point Verde, Florida. Crystal has 12 children that are 9 months old, so young they're unable to walk, but she has them diving and swimming. Reluctantly, we leave this paradise. But we won't forget for years. Crystal Scarborough has been a swimming coach since the age of 12. She has taught for 12 years. Phoenix, the capital of the state of Arizona, is located in the heart of cowboy country. The desert is naturally wild and untamed. Dozens of types of plant life, including the giant saguaro, greet the eye. Though growing in arid country, the cactus plants bloom annually and provide unusual and brilliant flowers which are a contrast to the arid soil. Camelback Estate is dotted by individual casas, which accommodate the guests. The inn was built of native materials, adobe bricks fashioned by native Mexican workmen, and red flagstones from the Grand Canyon. The air is clear and the vision practically unlimited. Jack Stewart, the friendly manager, reminds us that this is a place where time stands still. Those of us from the northern states encounter many unusual and unfamiliar types of vegetation. The prickly pear, the bright-colored bloom of the large and small variety of cacti, are glorious new treats to those of us accustomed to what we consider the commonplace petunia and geranium. In the warm, dry climate at Camelback, the swimming pool is naturally one of the most popular spots. With the temperature in the upper 90s, here's our suggestion. A swim in the pool and lunch at the side of the pool. And a little piano accordion music completes the picture. And for the active guests, a set or two of tennis before that refreshing dip in the pool. Lloyd Bourne, the tennis pro, is truly a stylist and an expert teacher. Here's a study in rhythm. Under the capable tutelage of these really friendly fellows. The State Fairgrounds at Phoenix, Arizona is our setting. It's springtime, and the usual World Championship Rodeo opens with a customary entry parade. The rodeo is sponsored by the Phoenix Junior Chamber of Commerce, and competitors in the various events are here from all over the United States and several foreign countries. Bronc. This is no ride for an amateur. No saddles allowed. On leaving the chute, the rider is required to use his spurs high on the horse's shoulders and keep them there for 8 long seconds. The horse twists and kicks. The rider's free hand must not touch the horse. The judges base their decision not only on the rider's form, but on the fight the rider gives his horse and the horse gives the rider. And now it's calf roping. This is one of the most competitive events in the rodeo sports program. The calf is given a start on the roper. If you watch carefully, you will see that the rider carries a piggin string, often holding it in his teeth. This string is used to tie the calf. Watch closely now. We don't know just what it has to do with a bucking automobile, but there's a skunk somewhere in this picture. Round and round we go. Team roping. Here 2 cowboys with their horses operate as a team. One cowboy must rope both horns or around the neck, while the other must catch both hind legs with his rope. The head roper must then tie both hind legs below the hocks. The steer gets a 30-foot start and time counts. Bulldogging, or call it calf wrestling. The bulldogger must catch the steer from the horse and throw him to the ground by hand. The steer is considered down when lying flat on his side, all feet out and head straight. The wrestler, of course, must stop the steer and literally twist him down. The time limit is 2 minutes. But today Orville Thomas put his steer away in the record time of 11 at 2/10 seconds. Another feature act, it's the Hendricks twins and some real trick horse riding. And attempts to keep it from returning to the group. The contestant is allowed 2 minutes, and these exceptionally well-trained horses are in great demand. Brahma bull riding, a one-hand contest between man and beast. The bull is incited by spurs and a bell jingling under him. The regulation time is 8 seconds. Watch the clowns help the rider who is thrown. He's trampled on, but look at him get up. Or the more adventurous may follow trails into the mountain formations from which the inn received its name. Swim in a modern heated pool scientifically purified. It's a favorite gathering place with dressing rooms and a bar at hand. The turquoise floor mirrors the brilliant Arizona sky. Amusement? There's amusement here. Tennis, golf, riding, shuffleboard, archery, bowling on the green, dancing, hiking, and a world championship. The San Marcos Hotel in the quaint city of Chandler, Arizona. The San Marcos is one of the friendliest resorts in the country. A weekly cocktail party is given by John Quarty, the general managing director, so that guests may have the opportunity of meeting each other. Buffet dinner dances are held in the spacious dining room each Saturday evening, and there's dancing every Tuesday and Thursday adjacent to the cocktail lounge. Than anything to be seen elsewhere. The vista.
Mike, where's Nolly?
Hello, Mike.
John Scott, how you, sir?
Hello there, Mr. Quarty.
How's the meeting going?
Oh, the finest ever, but gee, what can you expect in a place like this and in weather like you got out here in Arizona? All the generals and all the various commanders have had the finest time in the world out here playing golf and swimming and just enjoying the sunshine in this fine hotel.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, Bob. That's what we're here for.
You know, they're coming out to see the Acrojets perform at the fighter school this afternoon, which is just 9 miles away. Wouldn't you like to come?
Some of the...
Bring 'em all.
Fine, we'll do that. What time this afternoon?
12:30 till about 1:30, they'll see 4 men do the finest precision flying in the world.
That sounds very interesting. We'll all be out there to see this afternoon.
Fine.
Thank you very much, Colonel Scott.
Thank you.
College pool is always a spot of activity.
Hey, you two, how about a game of ball?
How about using one of these oranges from John 40's Wild Orange Tree?
Oh, good.
Pass it.
A recording thermometer graphically charts the cool nights and the warm sunny days. A typical March noonday temperature, nearly 100 degrees. Ben McCarthy is a wealthy young Texas oil man. He's Irish, and so is his newest venture, the Shamrock Hotel in Houston. Certainly no expense has been spared in furnishing and equipping this beautifully air-conditioned downtown hotel, but is located in a beautiful residential section near Pantonio and the Westerner Court, a year-round auto court complete with swimming pool and all modern hotel conveniences.
Come on. Come on, back. Oh.
Yes, all of the scenery at Lost Valley is easy on the eyes. And here's another special and welcome spot. Crystal clear water in a modern swimming pool. In the Bend area. Located in the picturesque Texas hills, the temperature from early in the spring to late in the fall is just right. Riding, cowboy attire, that informality of dress, all make for the district